our kind of company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, 2 charred bodies recovered from stolen plane that crashed and burst into flames in Placencia. Store manager averts armed robber in Corozal. Mayor Rigo Vellos and his team ready to take over Corozal once more come March 6, 2024. And we take you to the city where the solar eclipse ceremony takes place. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Monday, October 16th, 2023.
That'll be $50. Thank you. Wait, hey, this 50 is a fake.
How do you know it's a fake?
What are you talking about, sir? How can I identify a genuine note from a fake note?
Well, a genuine 50 has a watermark with the jaguar and the written words of the 50, also a thread.
Know your money and know a fake one when you see it. Do not rely on any one security feature. Look for the clarity and quality of printing. The printed lines and colors should be sharp and clear. Feel the quality of the paper and the raised print. Hold the note up to the light to see the windowed security thread. It should form one complete line when held up to the light. The watermark and denominational electrotype. The jaguar is the watermark in the $100 and $50 notes. The sleeping giant is the watermark in the $20, $10, $5, and $2 notes. The see-through feature. The parts of the design printed on the back should fit exactly within the unprinted areas of the front to form the complete design. Check the $100 note for the toucan hologram with the periwinkle flower overprint. Tilt it to see the small images of the toucan and the numeral 100. Check the $50 note for the green foil angelfish. Check even closer. Use an ultraviolet light to see the fluorescent features. Use a magnifier to see the microlettering. Tiny letters that read Central Bank of Belize and the value of the note. Stop the circulation of counterfeit Belize currency notes. Pass all counterfeits to the police at once. It is a criminal offense to hold or use a counterfeit. Be safe. Be sure. Know your money.
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface.
This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit.
Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody make it to the station! You can make it! Hit Thor!
3 massive Megs and who knows what else have escaped the breach.
I just hope it goes better than last time.
What happened last time? You don't want to know.
This ain't the end. I saw you again.
Go! We've never seen this before. They hunted in packs.
We can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking...
Ooh, Barracuda.
Good evening with your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. Cops have recovered the bodies of 2 men from the wreckage of an aircraft which burst into flames early this morning in Placencia village in southern Belize. Firefighters and police officers responded to the scene near mile 21 on the Placencia road. While the plane was initially believed to have been a narco plane which crash-landed, information quickly surfaced indicating that the aircraft had been stolen from the Placencia airstrip and was attempting to take off before it crash-landed and burst into flames. Once the flames were contained, authorities recovered the charred remains of 2 individuals, one of whom is believed to have been the pilot. The Cessna Caracan belonging to Maya Island Air, according to police, was stolen from the Placencia airstrip after the security guard was tied up in the wee hours of this morning.
Sometime this morning, around 4 a.m., police responded to an area in Placencia where information was received that a plane had crashed. Police visited the area where they found an aircraft engulfed in flames. The fire department responded and dealt with the fire. Investigation revealed that a security guard who was working at the airstrip was approached by 4 male persons armed with firearms who tied him up. And thereafter, he heard the sounds of an aircraft started, and thereafter he heard a loud bang and an explosion. Police are currently conducting an investigation. The area has been, or is being searched at this time for evidence. So far recovered are 2 human remains. Those have been extracted and have been taken to the morgue for a post-mortem examination.
Are you able to say what type of airplane it was?
Aircraft belonging to Maya Island Air.
At this time, police are yet to identify the bodies found inside the plane as their investigation into the matter progresses. While police are yet to confirm, it is believed that the aircraft was being stolen to be used for some form of illicit narco activity.
We cannot confirm how they arrived. That is a part of the investigation. All we have right now is that they approached a security guard and tied him up.
Sir, from what you all know at this time, is this being looked at as narcos?
We are looking at it from all angles. Several items were recovered from the remains of the aircraft, and those are being analyzed. We will have a further report as to what all was found on the aircraft.
While it has not yet been confirmed by police, information is that the bodies of the 2 men recovered from the wreckage are South American. One is reported to be a Venezuelan and the other an Argentinian. A store manager is tonight still recovering from the fright of his life. Reports reaching our newsroom is that 25-year-old Neil Vyas, the manager of Reyes store, was inside the establishment just before noon when he spotted a male individual of dark complexion wearing dark clothes and a mask coming towards the store. Correctly guessing that he was about to be robbed, Vyas left his store located on 4th Avenue and ran towards Central Park. The gunman followed Vyas and even fired once at him but missed. Vyas continued on to the police station where he made a report. On his return to the store, nothing was reported stolen. Here is what police know so far.
Sunday, the 15th of October, Kumar Vian reported that he was at his store, Reyes store in Corozal, when he saw a suspicious male person approaching. He got frightened and he ran off, after which he heard a single bang that sounded like a gunshot. And he ran towards the police station where he made a report. Police responded, and one expended shell was found in the area. He was not injured. We do not have any suspect at this time.
Anything missing from the store after the fire?
Nothing is missing.
Is he known to police and has he been threatened before?
Not that we know of, no. He's a store owner.
Okay. So was it, I couldn't understand that word, was it like a foil?
Yeah, he reported that he saw the male person approaching and the person had his face tied with a rug, and so he got suspicious, so he ran off.
Police visited the area and are currently using the footage obtained in hopes of identifying the robber. The matter is still under investigation and anyone with information is asked to contact the police department. The incident has raised eyebrows since it unfolded near a primary school and almost adjacent to the Central Park where people gather regularly with family and friends. The public is asked to remain vigilant. Mayor Rigo Vellos and his team of councillors are gearing up for the upcoming municipal election scheduled for March 6, 2024. On Saturday, Vellos and his team, including new councillor candidate Leslie Rodriguez and current councillors Baldemar Pech, Miguel Montalvo, Marlene Tapia, Otoniel Riverol, and Rodolfo Narvaez, were officially endorsed as the PUP team for Corozal Town. Showing support for Team Rigo was Prime Minister of Belize John Briceño and other members of cabinet, including Honorable Florencio Marin, Honorable Kevin Bernard, Honorable Charles Usher, Honorable Elvia Vega Samos, and Honorable Ramiro Ramirez. The endorsement was also witnessed by Mayors Wally Nunes from San Pedro, Ladrick Shepherd from Orange Walk, and Bernard Wagner from Belize City.
Joining me in this important exercise is a group of serious and senior individuals from our community who I have grown to admire in their own way and also to respect. Each of the 6 councillor candidates have the capacity to stand exactly where I am today. And I respect them tremendously for choosing to join me at my side tonight. Mike, Rodolfo, Mr. Otto, Marlene, JR, and now Leslie. I am proud of each of you and look forward to working to victory in March, and then to continue to work we have started. I believe we have the ability to lead our town into a new era of progress and development, where our town can become a viable tourism destination and where we can work together as a community. We have done a lot, and yet there is much more to do. Tonight is a night to recognize and celebrate all the work we have done and in the many achievements we have accomplished. It is a night for us to renew our commitment to do more for our community unconditionally. We are a council that recognizes the time we are in, and we take the mandate of financial prudence seriously. Together, we have made sacrifices to ensure that the financial ship remains afloat and work can get done. Today, we are paving street after street, to modernize our infrastructure. We have paid up to 4 miles of streets since 2021 in a hybrid approach of doing hard work with manual paving and through private contractors with the support of the government of Belize. In the upcoming weeks, we will unveil more ideas and plans for Corozal Tongue to become a tourism destination for local and even international tourism by adding new features for cultural, recreational, and entertainment spaces. This sector will create jobs, support our local talent, and boost our local economy. My colleagues, we have been working hard and much has been done, but there is still more to do. The PUP 7 team welcomes the challenge and is committed to working with our community.
With the team ready to serve Corozaleños for another term, the maximum leader of the Blue Party expressed confidence in Veos and his slate.
Rigo, thank you very much to you and your team for the painting. It's a beautiful painting, and I could assure you that I will have it in my office, and I will explain to my colleagues. I love Orange Walk. But you know, beat me with the C. I have to grudgingly give that up. But thank you again once more, and for inviting me, Rigo, you and your team, to be here with you as we prepare for once again for Corozal Tongue to vote for Rigo, Veos, and the 6 PUP councillor candidates. No, we don't win 2 of them. And Chairman, you are right, that in March of next year, Corozal will once again vote for the People's United Party. In 2021, Rigo again and a team started working, but this time it was different because we had 4 PUPA representatives in Corozal district, and we had a PUP central government. And so the people once again knew that Rigo and his team, working with our PUPA representatives and our PUP central government, that more will come to Corozal. And over the past 3 years, central government and the Corozal Town Council, we have worked hand in hand, and we have delivered to the people of Corozal Town. They know that Rigo and his team, they have that vision to continue that work, to ensure that Corozal is going to be kept clean, that we are going to build more drains, we're going to pave more streets, we're going to build more parks, and we are going to make sure that Corozal Town is going to be a proud town, led by Rigo and the People's United Party. But we have to work hard. We have to campaign hard. We have to make sure that we go out every single day. And we have to make sure that we register all of our voters. We have to ensure that every member of our family is registered, that our friends are registered, that our neighbors are registered. And we have to continue to carry out the good work and let the people of Corozal Town understand that if we want to continue this progress, if we want to continue to make Corozal Town this beautiful town, we have to vote for Rigo and the People's United Party. So Corozal Town, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for Rigo? Are you ready for the PUP? PUP! 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 Thank you. Hasta la victoria con el Partido Unido del Pueblo.
Making the endorsement official was Chairman of the Executive, Honorable Charles Usher. The PUP7 was nominated by Ione Price Briceño.
I have to thank Mrs. Ione Price Briceño for nominating our Team 7 tonight, because she's a voter of Corozal Tongue, and she will make sure that these persons are re-elected to serve your tongue. PUP? That song better now. Now, I know most of you guys saw the eclipse earlier, right? It showed here in Corozal. You could have seen it here in Corozal too. Good. Well, I said that the next time that will happen is 23 years from now. Maybe by that time, the UDP might win Corozal again. 23 years from now, when they have the next eclipse. But it's not happening in March of 2024. I do solemnly swear to work for the achievements of the aims and objectives of the peaceful, constructive Belizean revolution, to support the principles, policies, and programs of the People's United Party, to abide by the Constitution, discipline, and decisions of the People's United Party, to vote for and encourage others to vote for all members and candidates of the People's United Party, and not to be a member or supporter of any other political party or organization whose philosophy, ideology, principles, policies, or programs are contrary to or inconsistent with those of the People's United Party. So help me God. A big round of applause, please, for your Team PUP7, Mayor Rigo Veos, joined by Rodolfo, Otoniel, Miguel, Valdemar, Marlene, and Leslie. PUP!
The Corozal PUP7 now begins their rounds of campaigning to secure all seats come March 2024. Coming up next, we travel to Sardinia for the annual Seafood Festival. Stay tuned.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not going to lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Zod.
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Retraction and apology to Belize Sugar Industries Limited. On the 10th of July 2023, Mr. Alfredo Ortega made certain statement on CTV's Despierta Belize, alleging that Belize Sugar Industries Limited BSI engaged in the following activities. 1. Engaging in slavery. 2. Not respecting the law. Mr. Alfredo Ortega acknowledges that these statements were expressions of his opinions and may have been misunderstood as factual allegations. He regrets any harm caused by these statements and understands that they may have adversely affected BSI's globally recognized trade reputation as a provider of sugar. Mr. Alfredo Ortega unreservedly apologizes to BSI and retracts those statements in their entirety. He also undertakes not to have them repeated.
The following is a retraction and apology to the Belize Sugar Industries Limited. On the 10th of July 2023, Mr. Oscar Alonso made certain statements on CTV3's Despierta Belize, alleging that Belize Sugar Industries Limited, BSI, engages in the following activities. 1. Stealing sugar from cane farmers. 2. Oppressing people. Mr. Oscar Alonso acknowledges that these statements were expressions of his own opinions and may have been misunderstood as factual allegations. He regrets any harm caused by these statements and understands that they may have adversely affected BSI's globally recognized trade reputation as a provider of sugar. Mr. Oscar Alonso unreservedly apologizes to the BSI and retracts to those statements in their entirety. He also undertakes not to have them repeated.
Over the weekend, the village of Sartaneja in Corozal came alive with its second annual Sartaneja Seafood Festival. The event was well attended as it offered a variety of Belizean products at unbeatable prices. Our news team traveled to the fishing village to experience the activity firsthand and filed the following report. On Saturday, October 14, Belizeans joined in with residents from other countries to observe the passage of an annular solar eclipse which saw the moon come between the sun and the earth, obscuring the sun for a period of time. Saturday's annular eclipse, also referred to as the Ring of Fire, is a phenomenon which occurs every 29 years in the same part of the world. In commemoration of the eclipse, the Ministry of Education, Culture, Science and Technology hosted an eclipse watching event in Belmopan, which saw the presentation of cultural traditions and performers from Yo Creek here in Orange Walk. The event, according to CEO in the ministry, Diane Mejia, was the perfect time to bring all elements of the ministry together under one event, highlighting education, Maya culture, along with science and technology.
What we have done here is we've coordinated an eclipse watching event. We recognize obviously the significance of an event like this. Of course, everybody knows this is not going to happen again until 2131. And we recognize that this is a really unique opportunity to bring together every element of our ministry. What we're doing here today is more than just watching the eclipse together. We are bringing together elements of education, of culture, and of science and technology. We just witnessed a Maya fire cleansing ceremony. We witnessed a demonstration of Pok-ta-Pok. Now the eclipse has started. Both the ceremony and the game were explained to the viewers. Everyone who was, whether you were here or you were online, you learned from watching that, from participating in that. You know, it's a nod to our ancestors. It's a reminder of how important it is for us to stay connected to the earth and to all the elements that bring us to where we are. So there's a lot of education happening here. We have the students from the ITAT STEAM Academy with us here and their family members. And you know what we're seeing is that this is bonding, this is community education. This is really us working together to remind the younger ones that the traditions of the older people are absolutely valuable, they're worthwhile, they're not things that we should let go of.
The cultural aspect of the event was led by Cultural Ambassador from Orange Walk, Felicita Cantun, who performed the ceremony of sacred fire, which she says is the Maya's way of giving thanks.
The ceremony that you witness is the sacred fire ceremony, la ceremonia del fuego sagrado. We Mayas, every day has an energy, and today's energy is To. And To means that we need to be grateful, we need to pay our debts. If you owe, you know you owe somebody, pay. So this is the energy of today. And we have 20 energies. So whenever I am counting, it's 1 to 13 for each energy. And because of the time, we could not explain all the meaning of each energy. But it's a sacred fire that we offer. It's an offering. If you are sick and you want to offer it, you offer it. If you win the lotto, you want to give thanks, you offer a fire ceremony. For several things, we offer the sacred fire.
The eclipse, according to Cantun, was revered by the Mayas for its cultural significance and tradition, which still live on today.
We know that we have two types of eclipses, the moon and the solar. The moon is more often than the solar. And my ancestors believed, well, now we know what is an eclipse. It is the moon coming between Earth and the sun. But at that time, it was thought that something was eating if it is solar, well, it is the sun. If it is moon, something is eating the moon. But also, we believe that it is an ending to something. An ending to something. So that is why we offer our ceremonies. We had lots of beliefs. For example, it was said that the pregnant women, it is very dangerous for pregnant women. Pregnant women should not go out. They should not touch themselves anywhere, because if they touch themselves here, baby will be born with a big mark here. So, and to protect the babies, depending on where you are, some would put obsidian stone on their navel. Some would put a red cloth on top of the womb, Some, if you don't have no obsidian stone, no, some would use nails, metal, in the form of a cross on top of the belly. And also, as I said, they would believe that it's something eating the celestial body. So what they would do when we were children, we were given cans, tin cans, and we have to beat up the tin cans to make noise. That's the children. And then the men, they would shoot the gun to make noise, to frighten the thing that is eating the sun so that it would let go the sun. We would blow the shell, beat the drum, and make different types of noises.
Members of the Belize Medical and Dental Association living in Corozal convened on Saturday, October 14, 2023 at the Rio Hondo restaurant at the northern border. The BMDA is preparing to engage into an intense congress in the coming days, but before that, each district is hosting a pre-congress. At the event, medical professionals took time to discuss the country's healthcare system functions and lessons learned post the COVID-19 pandemic. Today via Zoom, we spoke to the president of the BMDA who elaborated on why it is important that districts host pre-congress before the biggest event of the year for the health professionals. The one-day event saw seasoned healthcare professionals from neighboring Mexico who also made presentations on how Belize can benefit from their experiences.
This year, we decided to start to reach out to the districts to do what we're calling a pre-congress activity. And it has been done in Cayo district, and now we have in Corozal. And next week, we're having a workshop type of pre-congress here in Orange Walk. It's just to give it a little bit more of life and a little bit more of participation in the districts, and for us not to keep this activity only in the city. That is where we normally meet because of the availability of venues and because for years most of our medical doctors are from the city. But of course, as time is going by, now we also have a lot more doctors out districts, and we want them to participate and to get more engaged in what is the continuous medical education. And that is why we are opening up to the district. This year we have created district chapters in most of the districts. And well, we started our activities, and for now it has been going good in Cayo. We had it on the 30th of September. It was a very good activity. And last Saturday, which was the 14th of October, we had a magnificent activity in the Corozal district. This is the first year that we're having our pre-congress, and we're expecting that all our activities will try to lead us a little bit to strengthen the healthcare system that we have. We here in Belize, we have the public healthcare sector and we have the private healthcare sector, and sometimes there's a gap, or we feel there's a gap between them. But what we're trying to show that if we work together, things can only get better for us, strengthening what we have and being able to give a better healthcare to our patients.
A few days ago, Honorable Christopher Coy, Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment, Dr. Osmond Martinez, CEO in the Ministry of Economic Development, and the Central Bank Governor, Kareem Michael, held bilateral meetings at the International Monetary Fund World Bank annual meetings in Morocco to discuss Belize's movement towards sustainable development. The Belize delegation also met with His Excellency Kwanggu Chu, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance of the Republic of Korea. The discussion centered around the outcomes of a bilateral meeting held on August 1st in Seoul, South Korea. During his meeting with President Yoon Suk-yeol of South Korea, Prime Minister Honorable John Briceño successfully negotiated Belize's eligibility for the Korean Economic Development Corporation Fund, EDCF, which is inclusive of an interest rate of 0.1% per annum and a 30-year repayment period. Via that discussion, the Ministry of Economy and Finance of South Korea formally listed Belize as a country eligible for the EDCF. Today, Honorable Koyi spoke about the historic milestone under the leadership of the Briceño administration.
When we look at both short and long term planning for the government, we have to bear in mind the vulnerabilities of Belize, specifically with climate issues. And so in seeking to achieve climate resiliency, it's important that we plan with these types of concessionary resources and long-term repayment periods, because we can't afford otherwise.
Under the Super Concessional Fund, projects to be looked at will include areas of climate resilience and education. On Saturday, October 14, Belizeans joined in with residents from other countries to observe the passage of an annular solar eclipse, which saw the moon come between the sun and the earth, obscuring the sun for a period of time. Saturday's annular eclipse, also referred to as the Ring of Fire, is a phenomenon which occurs every 29 years in the same part of the world. As Breast Cancer Awareness Month around the globe. The event is celebrated annually here in Belize, where charities from across the country organize events to raise awareness and funds to help those fighting the disease. Here in Orange Walk, the Cancer Support Group has partnered with Best Fit Pharmacy to sell t-shirts to obtain some much-needed cash to continue supporting patients. Co-owner of the Best Fit Pharmacy, Jorge Villanueva, is today encouraging all Orangewakeños to reach out and purchase one of these shirts, which for one will raise awareness and two offer financial hope for a patient in need.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So in the spirit of that, we are collaborating with the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group to sell Breast Cancer Awareness Month shirts. Proceeds of these shirts will go to the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group. This is the third year that we're doing this, so we've had positive feedback for the past 2 times, and we're hoping to have that same positive feedback again this year in 2023.
The t-shirts are sold for $20 each and come in 2 different colors. Anyone interested in purchasing one of these shirts can visit the Best Fit Pharmacy on Park Street or contact any member of the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group.
The shirts are $20 and it comes in black and it comes in white. You can get it here at Best Fit Pharmacy, which is located at number 2 Park Street, Orange Walk Town. You can also contact the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group on Facebook should you would like to place an order for one of the shirts. You can reach out to us also via telephone at 613-2378. You can contact us on Facebook and Instagram, or you can contact us via WhatsApp. Again, all the proceeds of these shirts go to the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group. So, you know, purchase a shirt, you're also, when you wear the shirt, you're raising awareness, and proceeds of the shirt go to the Cancer Support Group. So it's a great initiative that we're very, very honored and very happy to be a part of. And this is the third year that we're doing it, and we're beyond honored to take part in such a great initiative.
For orders, you can contact Best Fit Pharmacy at phone number 613-2378. And that's news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Tuesday, October 17th here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at CTV3BelizeNews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at Facebook.com/CTV3BelizeNews or our YouTube channel at CTV3NewsBZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.